Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on Polygon, formerly MATIC. Polygon, a lot of people are worried and the price is still holding support, but obviously deep in support. We've had a brief break below the 50% retracement level. They're around 18.5 cents. And the question is Polygon dead? A lot of you have asked me, is Polygon dead? Does it still have a chance? Let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, my perspective, I think, has been quite clear. I'm not bullish on Polygon until it gives us 5 waves up in circle 1. It really has to be that. I mean, you can always go long if you set the stop below the last swing low, obviously, but this could just drop further and further. I mean, there is absolutely no evidence that a low has formed, but I can tell you one thing. If this is a 4th wave and it's not a scenario I trust or believe, it's simply one that is valid and that's there, because all I'm doing here, I'm showing you the relevant structures and wave counts based on our model here, the Elliott wave structures. It would be a wave 4. It's too deep for a wave 4, this correction. Yeah. I mean, not necessarily. It held the 50% retracement, but it broke briefly. And time-wise, it's just extremely stretched out, this wave 4, especially compared to this wave 2. Right? So that's the main problem. We've got this wave 2, we've got this wave 4, completely different, dimensions, you could say. I mean, this year was a nice thesis, I think, at the time, that this could have been the wave 4 and then a wave 5. Hey, where are you? It just never materialized, yeah? And that's the problem with this chart. It just did not fulfill its bullish potential. And it had a couple of opportunities, 2 or 3, and it failed. And now we are so deep in key support for a wave 4 that they really need to turn this around to keep the idea of a potential 5-wave move to the upside alive, which again, I don't trust. The potential was there. The potential was there early in the bull run, but Polygon has not used it. Yeah, it was quite promising, one of the most promising coins, I have to say. But that's why we use Elliott wave, because Elliott wave tells us when support levels break, this typically becomes, or upside follow through becomes far less likely and at some point unreliable. And yeah, Polygon broke 1 or 2 support levels and since then has just been in this decline. Yeah, and the most recent rally attempt ended in 3 waves. You might remember that. It could have turned into a diagonal, but again, with only 3 waves up, there's no clear bullish potential. And now we have reached the 50% retracement, really the lower boundary of that upper box. And why is that important? Because this upper box really defines the boundaries for the wave 4. Any break below it is likely leading to a different scenario, like here the orange count. I mean, orange is valid. Orange is valid and it's actually quite likely. And I would say the white count is a bit of hopium, and I don't believe it. Orange, more likely. Maybe even something more bearish. Okay, it's just something to be aware of. There is nothing bullish. I need to see a 5-wave move up to become bullish, followed by a 3-wave pullback. That would be a buyable dip. That wave 2, that would be a buyable dip. But at the moment, there is no buyable dip. Okay. Now you can always, set the stop below the last low. But please note that if we break below this last swing low at around 17.2 cents or 17.1 cents, it opens the door to a drop into the lower support region between 6.5 cents and 2.3 cents. Now, if you say that's not possible, I mean, just look at the chart. It dropped already from $3 to 20 cents. That is already a 94% decline. So yeah, I think it is possible. You see, this move down now looks like 5 waves in wave 5. So I mean, it is possible that this really just was an extremely stretched out wave 4 correction. This is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a 3, 4, 5. But really that low must be in. Earliest indication a low of sorts is in place would be a break above this March high at around 31 cents. But yeah, this already this means we have to rally from where we are now round about 44% to indicate a low of sorts is in place. Okay, so yeah, nothing clearly bullish. We can take a quick look at the Polygon short-term chart. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you think Polygon still has a chance. I mean, there's always a chance, you know. But people ask me, is it that, you know, is it possible? Is there a chance? It's only not possible if something's invalidated. But I mean, the price can always turn around, yeah. But the question is, do we have a setup? Do we have probabilities on our side? And I don't see that at this point. I think I mentioned in the previous video, you know, earliest indication would actually be here on the smaller time frame, a break above 27 cents. But certainly the better indication, clearer indication, a break above that 31 cent level we just discussed. So there isn't much there. We can draw standard support from the last low, but I'm not going to add labels here because this is not really reliable, or it's quite unclear. Surely I could say, hey, maybe this is a 1-2 setup, but you know, we want to see a bit more. You know, I would need to see at least the next wave degree. But 18 cents to 20.4 cents, this is Fibonacci support at the moment, with additional support levels at 19 cents and 19.77. I mean, okay, you know, we can add some labels. I mean, why not? But this would be a wave 1, you know, and then is this wave 2? Maybe, but again, I need the next larger wave degree filled in at least. And even here, I would say, could even be that this wave 2 is still unfolding. A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. Just be mindful here that this is still, you know, while it could be the only reason why I'm actually watching this is because it hit really important support. So we'll keep an eye on it, but I would not expect it necessarily to. Let's say I don't trust it until I get these 5 waves and minimally a break above that last signal line at 27 cents. That's the update about Polygon. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.